John Coleman, the scoreline doesn't make for terrific reading. What did you make of the performance in the game?
Well, I don't think they were 3 goals better than us, that's for sure. But you know, things can get out of control, things can get out of your hands, and you know, we've conceded a sloppy goal very, very much against the run of play. You know, we could have been 2 up before that, missed 2 good chances, and then we've been punished. And you know, in this league, you do get punished. And Bradford are on a test of a wave at the moment. They're putting the scoring goals, so you give them chances, you know you're going to get punished. We were sloppy from a corner, and they did punish us, and then the sending-offs changed the game completely, because you know we still feel as though we're better than them. We were better than them for the first 20 minutes. But then when you go down to 10, and then you concede straight away as well, and then you change the shape and you come out all guns blazing second half and you concede again. So, you know, everything that could go against us today did. But you know, one thing we didn't do, I don't think we let the Tavern fans down. We kept on going right to the end, made chances, made 3 or 4 good chances with 10 men, forced the game, took the game to them. Admittedly, they could sit back and counter on us because they were 3-0 up, but you know, we didn't throw the towel in. I mean, you know, we worked hard for our supporters, and with it going through one of them periods in the last 3 months where everything that can go against us does, we've just got to keep working through it. We've got good players there. We'll try and strengthen in January, and then we'll look forward.
The red card crucial, of course. Any complaints about the decision?
No, not really. It's one of them situations. Ozzy was having a terrible time, and he's getting goaded by the crowd as well. And you know, you've got to remember that there's what I don't know, the crowd was like 16,000, like that. So you know, they're having an influence. They're having an influence on the players, and you've got to be able to rise above that. It's difficult for, you know, referees to come here, you know, because they do intimidate everybody, and they're baying for everything in sight. But you lose the ball when you're not playing particularly well. You want to try and win it back, and he's tried to win it back, but it's a reckless challenge. And for me, I've got no qualms about it. I thought it was a red.
Does that have to be a lesson to Zanzala, who's still kind of
finding his way? He's only young, and he'll learn from that. He was having a bad time, full stop. And when you're having a bad time, sometimes you just got to work hard to simplify your game. And I think the occasion got the better of him today.
There was some talk, certainly in the press room and around the press box, about the number of yellow cards that were dished out in the game. Do you think it was a bit harsh, the officiating?
Yeah, very much so. We had 3 technical bookings today. 1 for dissent, because Billy Key protested or ran to the referee on the tackle on Sam Finley. 5 of their players ran to the referee on the tackle by Zanzala. They didn't get booked. Connor Ripley gets booked for kicking the ball away. Their players smashed the ball 70 yards, don't get booked. And Mark Hughes then places the ball down 3 yards from where the free kick is. And it's a petulant booking by the referee for me. And the referee's first year, he'll learn from that. You know, I'm sure his coaching of the assessor will remind him that you can manage the game a little bit better than that. But you know, we weren't beaten by officials today. You know, we were beaten by our own sloppiness, really, from conceding a daft goal. And then, you know, the sending off. You know, anybody who knows us, knows there's not a malicious bone in his body. So, you know, I think that was born purely out of frustration. And there's no one more upset in the whole of Bradford at the moment than him.
You talk about strengthening the squad. Is it a double-fronted assault at the minute? You've got to think about your loans and which ones might go back.
Yeah, it's difficult, but that's what you get paid for. You know, it's difficult, and we've just got to work hard in the transfer market, trying to get the right ones in. There's no point just taking players in just for the sake of it. You know, you've got to be improving what you've got.
What's the situation with Nick Anderton?
He's going back. Yeah, Blackpool have recalled him.
How big a blow is that? Because he's played so many games for you.
Yeah, it is, but you know, we have to move on. It's happened to us in the past, and we just have to move on and adapt to the situation and bring in somebody else.
And just lastly, would it be an FA Cup at the weekend? Does that affect the loan situation, or will you resolve them before then?
I'm trying my hardest to resolve them as quick as possible, so if it's before the weekend, great. If it's not, it's not.